Just about to get started. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Drew Rasmussen.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And that is out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit on the ground to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here is Ted Williams. In the dirt. Junior gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next is the designated hitter, Manny Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Here's Machado. On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Here comes Junior around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Coming home. Across is the runner from first. Throw cut off to third. The tag out. Now here is Rafael Palmeiro. Right side. And that's just foul. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek down to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Justin Steele.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ouch, that one drilled him. He gets to the bag in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
The center fielder.
Down to number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Slapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Justin Turner. Slice down the right side. Freeman puts it away for the out. One away. So up next, Adam Dunn.
The left fielder,
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The shortstop,
Here is Marcus Semien. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Luis Robert Jr.
Robert.
Steele back to work. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Out to center. Griffey gets under it. And there's 2 down. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn.
The left fielder, Adam Dunn.
Steele, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's a ball and a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. On to the 3rd inning. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
Right through there for a strike. And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
High fly ball, right field. Robert under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, designated
2 on, 1 out. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging, but just bluffing there. Hangs on at second with 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado. This one in the dirt. Throws it away. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. High bounce takes it over the fence. For an automatic double, and a run comes in to score. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Turner now. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and Turner is retired. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Coors Field. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the first offering is not close.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Junior makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Devers now. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Stepping in, Jason Varitek. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game. You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And the batter now, Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here's Sean Murphy. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Story now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. One down. And now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1.
Crow Armstrong.
And a swing and a miss.
These hitters have come out
0-1's
ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
0-2 is the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he pops up the bunt. Steele makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The designated hitter.
And now the
#9,
DH, Ted Williams.
Williams.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And that one in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. And that'll do it. right, ready to go here.
Leading
And
off
now
for the Dreamers,
Ken Griffey
the
Jr.
center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Ted Williams. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Bob Feller was only 17 years old when he made his major league debut, and it did not take long for him to make a name for himself. Talking about Feller's debut, he burst onto the scene at his first start. He struck out 15 batters, and he was still in high school. In his fourth start, he racked up 17 Ks. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
And Feller didn't slow down anytime soon. Led the league in strikeouts for the next 4 seasons and won 93 games.
And he makes the catch. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trevor Story. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one ripped. Griffey on his horse. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Luis Robert now. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Bunt attempt misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Batting third.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
And that's outside.
Ball. 2-0.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. On the ground to first. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. And there's a base hit to left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The left fielder.
Now Ted Williams. Fouled off left side. 2 on, 1 out. And that one popped in the air left field. Ramirez nabs it. Here's the throw to the plate. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And a foul ball. And that one way outside. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Justin Turner. Cut on and lifted in the air. Davis snags it for the second out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Off the mark there. 1-0. And another ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ooh,
2-1.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Fly ball center field. Robert makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Gordon back to work. Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
Just
that
missed.
missed. That's the ball.
Just missed. Hit in the air, center field. Junior settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. So up next, Chili Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now it's Marcus Semien. Foul ball there.
Well, these players.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dreamers taking on the Panthers. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 with the count.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Fried, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early. Swing and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And a sweeper misses for a ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. A little bit low, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1
Williams,
ball, 1 strike.
the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 ball.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. In the dirt, caught in a rundown now, and they tag him out. Dansby Swanson stands in. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out to short, Simeon. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Check on the runner, Crow Armstrong. Back in on a dive. Robert, the Native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. Another throw over.
No,
and he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. And now it's Luis Robert. Fastball is outside. Throw over to first. He disengages for a third time. That's an automatic balk.
So the runner advances, and there's no way he's happy with himself on the mound right now.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1.
One strike.
In the dirt, but cut close. Caught in between, trying for third now. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets. Top of the second, now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Max Fried will go to work. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
And that's ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Just off the inside edge. Hauls it in for the out.
Cat-like reflexes over there for Pete Alonso.
Justin
Turner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson. Turner is out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. Gordon back to work. Check swing went around, and that's strike 1.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Next to hit, Will Benson. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 1 out, bases empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground. Simeon toss over to first. Got the out. Here's Pete Alonso.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering down in the dirt. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. So a man aboard. Mike Piazza will hit next. Fastball for a strike. Alonso off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the dirt. Murphy gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And we're back. Here's Marcus Semien.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That's outside. And it's 2-1.
Foul.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So here's Murphy now.
Murphy.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And now Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one missed.
That's just out.
And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Noel V. Marte. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 9th.
Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next offering upstairs. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Now over to Palmeiro, double play. Swanson digs in.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
0-1.
And ball 1. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To third, Machado. Over to first, and Swanson is set down. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, leading off, Ted Williams. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And the next pitch is way outside. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Carroll makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Carroll sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying close.
They go with the intentional walk, so he's on first with 2 out. So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. He's 0 for 1.
Palmeiro.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs. Way outside. And the count 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. In the dirt. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Robert makes the play, and that is that. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle. Simeon, toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground to short. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3. Here's Justin Turner. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fried back to work. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Benson puts it away. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Ohtani.
Robert moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcus Simeon. Robert. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. So digging in, Will Benson. Grounded out his first time.
Will Benson.
Ball 1, no strikes. Just missed. And there's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Walked his first time. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Mike Piazza now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Piazza.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Turner to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Well, 1-run game. Here's Sean Murphy. Fly to left his first time.
Murphy.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Dreamers going up against the Horned Frogs. First pitch coming your way next. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
That's down and in. Here's a 1-1. That one in triple digits.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So up next, Ted Williams. Line drive. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just missed. Man at first, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit hard, base hit. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for two. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Manny Machado. Off the plate inside. And that's ball one. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one. No score yet. But a runner at third with two away. And that's in for a strike. 1-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. The other way, gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Houston, starting on the mound in this one, Nathan Eovaldi.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike three. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Eovaldi, he has a reputation. I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Inside, and the count is 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough,
and he boots it. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. First pitch, not close. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Falling behind 2-1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Jose Ramirez.
1 out.
This one in the dirt. The tag at third, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
He's trying for third. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Altuve headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
In the air, out towards right center. Williams on the move. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run across. Coming home. Saved at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side, Turner. The throw to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, at the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. Ryan back to work. And it's fouled away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So now Turner in on that right side. First pitch misses.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good. Back here in Houston, and now the DH, Isaac Paredes. And that is out of play. Next offering way off the plate. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Paredes tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. Williams going back on this one and brings it in at the wall. Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. 2 away.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Check swing, called strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Fly ball down the line. Williams should have this one. And it one-hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's Marcus Semien. The shortstop takes the ball. Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That's too low. 2-2. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Semien on the way to third. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Sean Murphy in the box now. No balls and a strike. Back safely.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. Next pitch downstairs. Going to count 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
In the dirt, blocked. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ted Williams digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Towards first. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Center
so
fielder,
digging in, Jaron Duran. He's 0 for 1.
Duran.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Murphy throws to first in time. And
now
2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Altuve.
Altuve swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And now the count is even. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the fourth, and here is Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's filled up.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses.
That's ball
so
4.
leadoff walk.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1-1.
That one in triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ramirez aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. On the ground to third. Dive, and he's got it. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter number 3, second baseman, jumped in.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up, clean exchange, and throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Grounded out his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
That one pushed foul. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Yo, 1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one hammered on its way. Gone! I think you know what time it is. It's time to get ill. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. Now here is Derek Jeter. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third. Into third, and they are rolling. Runners at the corner, still nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Paredes, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. He swings and fouls one off. 4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Josh Hader will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's outside.